When will the size chart be up for the t-shirts? I think lots of us will find this very useful. Yes, I have size charts on the website, but not for the new fitted t-shirts. So what I'm going to do today, I've actually put it on my to-do list, which was on the other page. I'm actually going to do all the size charts. I'm going to measure them so that I'm not going to go by what the requirements and what I got sent. I'm actually going to measure them all firsthand, and I'll give you guys the exact measurements of the small, medium, large, and extra large Boss Man fitted t-shirt. So that will probably be up by the time you see this video, hopefully. So if you haven't seen it, go check out the Boss Man Apparel page. What is your opinion on HIIT and LISS training for fat loss? Well, high intensity training and low intensity style training. Is that not correct? I know what it means, I just think I've said it wrong. To be honest with you, I've never tried it. Okay, I've never tried any of that. And I know that low intensity LISS cardio at the moment is very popular. A lot of people doing that on YouTube. But I mean, I just like going to the gym. I just like going to the gym, lifting some weight, doing a bit of cardio, burn a few extra calories, and then going to eat a lot. Okay, that's all I do. I don't buy into this, you know, these concepts of, you know, HIIT cardio and LISS cardio because, or high intensity training, things like that. I do what I feel like. If I was training with someone that was doing that as a structured program, I'd jump in with them. But I'm not going to go out of my way at the moment because I'm thoroughly enjoying the program I'm doing. But if it is something I may try in the future, but who knows? You know, it's not something I'm looking forward to doing at the moment. But I think, you know, the people that are doing it, you know, they're getting results, so I can't knock it anyway. What is the best accessory exercise for squats? And also, how did you fix your bad back? Best accessory exercise for squat? More squats. If you're looking for an accessory exercise, do more squats. If you have got, I always go with the thing is target the weak area. So if you've done your compound movement, you've done squats, and you felt that you had a good squat session, go and look in the mirror, analyze your weak part of your leg, and train that until you bring it up. Because there's no point, how can I put this? You wouldn't bake a cake in a broken mold, if you will, okay? So what I'm trying to say is, if your leg is already out of proportion, say for instance your quad outshadows your hamstring, you wouldn't go and train more quad. Or maybe you would. But then you're only going to continue that disproportion. So what I'm trying to say is, go and do your squats because they're your heavy compound exercise. They incorporate your glutes, hamstrings and calves and everything in that, and you know, your hip flexors and things like that. Hip abductors, sorry. So once you've done that, then target your weak area. So maybe you've got weak hamstrings. Man, do some stiff leg deadlifts, or do some walking lunges with a barbell on your back or with a dumbbell. I find that they target my hamstrings a lot greater than they target my quads. Although the quads are going to get activated throughout the motion, I find the next day trying to sit down and do your daily duties on the toilet in the morning become pretty much impossible just from doing some walking lunges. But for the best part, if you're just looking for another accessory exercise for squats, is more squats, maybe a higher repetition. That's exactly what the boring with a big template causes you fit to do. And oh, how did I fix my lower back? To be honest with you, I didn't really, I just strengthened my muscles. I mean, my family, my mum, my granddad, my nan, they all suffer with sciatica, and that's a nerve that runs up the side of your back. Now, that's hereditary, unfortunately, so you can't really, you know, go and get it just, you can't, there's no treatment for it, it's just something you got to get on with, or there may be a treatment for it. But for the best part of it, I just strengthened my trunk, my abs, my lower back, and I do a heavy lifting job now. I mean, I know I do driving, but I do a lot of deliveries, so I'm lifting a lot of heavy stuff all day, a lot of 25 kilo bags, and even when I was a builder, I was throwing around 25 kilo sacks all day and things like that, and cement bags. So what I've just learned is to lift properly. Okay, and what I mean by that is when you pick anything up, or you bend over, or you go to pick anything up, whether it be your telephone off the floor, maybe it be a pair of shoes, squeeze your abs, breathe out, as if you're going to do a deadlift. You know, you wouldn't just, when I first pulled my back out, I was lifting something that is as heavy as your telephone. That is it. I used to lift heavy all day at work. I would lift machine buckets off the floor, not fucking huge machines, but like little buckets and that, things like that. That would weigh maybe 70, 80, maybe 90 kilos. I'd pick them up all day long and move them around, you know, put them in a wheelbarrow or whatever, you know, lift them into a wheelbarrow. It was only when I actually bent down in a trench one day to pick up a piece of lead pipe that was as big as that, about as heavy as my phone, that my back went out. Simple as that. And from then on, all I've ever done is squeeze my core when I bend down to pick something up. And what I mean by that is, when you get in a deadlift and you've got a belt on, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're breathing out against that belt, you're putting that pressure on to keep your upper, you know, your intra-abdominal pressure and everything like that tight to keep your lower back straight. That is what I do now, whether I bend down to pick up my juice drink, whether I, you know, even leaning over to pick my coffee up like this, because you're twisting at an awkward angle, you know, that's what's going to throw your back out, things like that, going to catch you off guard. So I always, when I'm doing this sitting now, like I'm sitting up like that, I'm not sitting against the chair, the back of the chair's there, and I'm here, I'm tensing my abs, and it's a good training. It is good, it carries over into your weightlifting as well, and it makes things a lot easier throughout your day. Update on if you're going to the BodyPower. I don't want to say I am, and I don't want to say I am. I don't want to say I definitely am, because I am the type of fucker that doesn't know what's going on from day to day. You know, I'm so busy with everything at home, with work and things like that, and with my private life. And I live in Maidstone, so if I travel up to Birmingham, which I do every day anyway for work, but if I'm travelling up there, I've got to use my car, which is not a problem anyway. Got a Ferrari anyway, get me there in no time. Not really, I drive a Ford Fiesta. But the way I drive it could be a Ferrari. But no, if I was to travel up there, I'd probably travel back there the same day. So I'd probably get up there for 5 o'clock in the morning, I'd leave like 3 o'clock here, get there, have a couple of, like an hour nap in the car or something, go about the day, because I'm a very active person, I can stay awake for 17 hours and have no problem. I might sleep in the car that night and travel back early in the morning, or I might travel back, because it's only about 150 miles, which is not, in America, I know you guys can go fucking 150 miles to get some fucking sweets from a shop down the road. And I've seen the videos, guys, I know what you guys are like. I think LT Rob did a video and he was travelling, he was like, oh, I've just got to go blah blah blah, and it didn't seem that far. Next thing he's like done like 300 miles. I'm like, fucking hell, man, I can't do that shit over here. Fucking England have run out, we ain't got that fucking long. But right, here we go. Yeah, I'll let you know nearer the time. I'm not too sure. I'd love to go though. I think it'd be good to meet a lot of people. I'd like to meet, like, you know, obviously Chris Jones and Matt Hogus and things like that. Not just because I'm a fanboy, because I am a little bit, but I would like to meet them. I think it'd be pretty cool. How many inches are your arms and quads? Well, my arms are about 24, my quads are about 34, so something like that, I guess. No, in all fairness, I don't know. I haven't measured them. You know, I haven't got the biggest of arms, and I haven't got the biggest. Actually, my legs are pretty big for my body size. But my calves, I'm going to go with my calves. My calves are about 16.5 inch, my calves at the moment. And I don't carry a lot of fat around my calves, so I can see pretty much definition in them all the time. My quads at the moment are about 26.5 inches, but I'm carrying quite a bit of fat around them. I carry it in the inside of my upper portion of my leg. So I'm probably going to say they're probably around about 24.5 by the time I'm dieted down, give or take. But I will do posing and, you know, measuring videos eventually, but I'm not comfortable enough to get in my little budgie smugglers and let you guys sit there watching my big bulge and things like that, because I'm not going to lie, I have a big bulge. I like to put a couple of pairs of socks down there, that's why it's big. And my arms are, last time I measured them, were like 15.5 inches, but give or take, I'm not going to say definitely they are that now, because to be honest with you, I don't think my arms grow that much. You know, I don't feel that they grow at all. And I've tried, I'm not going to say I've tried everything, because there's always something you haven't tried, but yeah, so those aspects of my body, my arms doesn't seem to grow. But I will do videos like that eventually for you guys. How important is the fitness lifestyle, gym, macros and progress, etc. to me? Asking this because to me it means a lot. Average people would say that I'm really obsessed. Average people would say that I'm really obsessed. I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym, or earlier sometimes. It depends how early work is. Now, excuse me. Yeah, I would say I'm obsessed, without a doubt. I love it, but not obsessed that I do get pissed off if I miss a day, because I missed a day last week because of work. But, you know, I can always make up that. That's the good thing about this program. I train 4 days, I've got 7 days to do it, so I can always find some way to fit it in. But yeah, I would say I'm obsessed. You know, my family know that I go to the gym every single day. They love it that I do it. They love seeing the changes in my body. I love seeing the changes in my body. Leanne loves seeing the changes in my body. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give me some skin, brother. No, I'm just joking with you. What did I do that for? But yeah, I would say I'm definitely obsessed. I love this shit. I literally love this shit. When I get up in the morning, I'm just like, before I go to bed, I'm thinking about the gym. When I come out, I'm thinking about, oh, the gym, yes, that bar is so strong. I just love to caress it. Have you ever kissed weights before? I fucking have. I have. Fucking think you're obsessed? I've kissed weights before. I've fucking licked a dumbbell before. I ain't even fucking scared to say that shit. Right, Dan, have you heard of the German volume training, and what is your thoughts on this? I'm not going to say anything about it because I've only ever heard of it. I have never read into it. I've never dwelled into looking into it because I haven't had the time. But I have heard a lot of talk about it, if you will, and I'm interested. You know, I've heard a lot about it, and I'm not being funny. Germans are some big, strong motherfuckers, okay? So it's definitely something I'm going to look into, to read about. Not necessarily try, but definitely something to read about. So, well, this video is probably like, well, it's 22 minutes long by my camera. I'm probably not going to edit this much because you guys always see my Q&As raw, because I am who I am. If you don't fucking like me, then fuck off. Please don't, I love you. No, right, so I'm going to end this video here, okay? I think I've wasted some of your time. I don't know why I'm doing this. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Go and give your mum a kiss from me, okay? Tell her I said Happy Mother's Day. And, you know, don't take offence to that, please. Just give her one kiss from me, okay? I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have had a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And, yeah, that's all, folks. So, this is awkward. I don't want to say goodbye. I love you guys. Probably going to have to do this in 2 parts. 23 minutes now. Look, I'm really wasting your time. So I hope you have a great day. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! Ready? Add. Well hard writing like this. Really, I just got 3-year-old handwriting.